Hot girls, come closer.
For I sing songs.
I feel like I'm gonna leave it. If you're dark skinned, I dare you to try any peach shaded cream blush. That's when you get your makeup eating and not leaving any crumbs. Hi berries, welcome back to the channel. So I couldn't come back to YouTube without posting a makeup tutorial. I mean, the girlies who know it's totally embedded in my DNA at this point. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my simple everyday makeup tutorial. I'm getting ready to go out with my sisters, so these are just a few makeup tips that I've been implementing in my day-to-day makeup. If you're one of the newbies, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and go ahead and turn on that post notification bell so you never ever miss out on any of my uploads. And also don't forget to comment down below your favorite berry emoji in the comment section down below so we can stay locked in. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. So first things first, I've already done my everyday skincare routine, moisturizer, toner, all that jazz. So I'm just going to go right in. I'm just going to clip my hair back right now. I couldn't find my hair clips. I'm just using these shiny pins that I had lying around. So we're going to be going in with my favorite primer, and of course, as everybody, I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer because primer is life. And this is still one of the OGs, but my fave. So I'm just going to apply that where necessary. I have dry skin, so I hardly ever have to use a mattifying primer. I'm going to blend that in with my fingers, guys, making sure that the primer is evenly distributed, especially on my nose and my forehead area, because those are just where I tend to get a bit shiny. So I do keep a wet wipe around because I tend to use my fingers a lot when I'm applying my makeup. So whatever I have on my fingers, I do wipe it off. It's not like I'm passing other products onto other stages, no. So the first of my makeup tips is to use an illuminator, guys. This is the particular one I use. It doesn't have to be anything special. This is going to give you that glow from within look, especially if you're going to be taking pictures. I'm sure we're going to be taking pictures today, so you can go ahead and blend this out with your fingers. It's just these little subtle steps in your base routine that just helps your makeup to look absolutely flawless all day. I want people to be able to look at me and not really be able to tell if I'm wearing makeup or not. I really love to have natural makeup looks. I'm going to leave this to sit on my face for just a few seconds, but while I do that, I'm going to go in with my brow tamer, and this is the Tame It. This is just a regular brow tamer. I'm going to be applying that using my spoolie brush from Evita Joseph, which is this one. Using some form of a brow tamer or brow gel just helps your brow hairs to stay put all day. One of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to makeup is having your brows looking too dark or too harsh looking. That's just a no-no for me. So I'm going to be using the flat end of the brush to just press down my brows, to press down the brow hairs to make sure that they're super flat and laid. So as my sister likes to joke about, the brows are browsing. Komado Konkwise is the act of doing any and everything possible to make money. I can't believe I have that definition stuck in my head. I really do hope it's true. I haven't really checked. So we're going to be jumping into concealer now. I'm going to first go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. This is in the shade 450. I'm going to be applying a generous amount underneath my eyes. Your concealer placement is extremely important. I'm going to be going in with two concealers actually. The Aside from the Fenty Beauty, I'm also going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut, but I'm gonna wait for this to sit a bit and dry down. So this is going to be my second concealer because this is about 2 or 3 shades lighter than me, and the Fenty Beauty concealer is just for color correction. It's almost my skin tone exactly. So yeah, and we're going to be doing some underpainting-ish techniques. So we're going to be going in with blush next, and I'm going to be using a peach. I'm going to be using this particular peach blush. Guys, I don't know what it is when it comes to peach blush and dark skin, but if you're dark skin, I dare you to try any peach shaded cream blush. Hot girls, come closer. If you don't have your own mixing palette, what are you doing in 2024? Are you still mixing at the back of your hands? Like, no, these things are super cheap. I didn't know that, so I kept mixing at the back of my hands on other products palettes. I mean, those work, but guys, invest in your own mixing tray, and it comes with the spoon as well. So this enables you to mix shades of foundations, concealers. For instance, if you tend to get darker or lighter during certain periods of the year, having a palette like this and mixing your foundations on it is going to help you. Instead of going to repurchase other foundation shades, you can mix a darker foundation and a lighter foundation to finally achieve your skin tone. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to be going in with contour, and I'm going to be using the Black Opal Stick Foundation in the shade Black Walnut, and I just hope this is dark enough to contour my skin right now. If not, I'm gonna have to go in with a darker shade foundation. Yep, it does the tricky. I'm going to be applying a little bit on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose as well. For my nose, I might have to go in with a darker foundation because I do like to have that extra chiseled looking contour on my nose. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, and then we're going to talk about foundation, guys. I'm gonna be using the Estee Lauder foundation in the shade Deep Spice. Guys, you know you love a foundation when you have backups of the same foundation and the same foundation shade waiting for you once this runs out, guys. I love everything Estee Lauder. I love their products so much. Surprisingly, I've been using their foundation for years and I really haven't had any bad experiences when it comes to that. But yeah, sometimes occasionally my shades does change, so yeah, I do my best to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna go in and blend out this whole So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender to make sure everything is seamlessly blended together. This is just to pick up any extra product that you might have on your face. So I pretty much don't really need that much foundation, so I'm just going to be going with a tiny bit of it. Just going to be going in with a tiny bit of my Estee Lauder foundation. I'm going to be using this flat stippling brush to apply it because, as you all know, the ick about Estee Lauder is the fact that it does not come with a pump unless you actually specially order it. So yeah, so I'm just going to be pouring a tiny bit of it. So just about this much. I do my best to make sure that I don't really apply products in my brows, just to prevent any product buildup. Whatever excess I have, I'm going to bring that down my neck to make sure that there isn't going to be a harsh line of demarcation between my face and my neck. I'm going to be blending that in with my brush. I'm blending out the neck one first to give the one on my face a little more time to get tacky. Making sure not to put too much product around my smile line area, because as you can see I do have smile line, so if I do put too much product on that side it gets a bit cakey on that area. So I'm now going to go in with my actual concealer, and this is going to be what is going to bring that highlighter look to my face, giving it more dimensions and all that jazz. So your concealer placement is extremely important, and that's going to help elevate your eyes a little more. So I already do have lashes, so I'm not going to be doing too much when it comes to the eye area. Just a few drops along the bridge of my nose. So I feel like my contour is not really as dark enough as I like it. I'm gonna be going in with my cream contour from the Black Radiance palette. I'm gonna be using this exact shade to bring out my contour even more. I'm gonna be blending out my nose contour first because I want to allow some sitting time for the concealer as well. And I'm going to be blending from the inner corners of my brows down to make sure they are kind of connected and seamless. Whatever excess cream contour I have, I'm going to be applying that on the outer corners of my eyes around this side to further elongate my eyes and give it that, you know, cat eye effect. I'm gonna be going in with my beauty blender from Rosa Beauty. I've had this beauty blender for a while, and I've dampened my beauty blender to make sure that it's soft and squishy and it doesn't take up too much product. And I'm gonna be using the flat end of the beauty blender. It's always great to look up when you're blending your under your eyes to make sure that you're getting all those creases out of the way. Because this beauty blender has the flat end, it's really able to get in and under your eyes perfectly. So stay looking up. Whatever excess, and I still do have some concealer, so I'm going to use that as a reverse contour underneath my contour. So you see just that subtle difference. And I'm going to go in with the back of my beauty blender to pick up any excess. You need to make sure you're blending out your products with soft stippling motions when you're applying your makeup, because guys, in 2024, no harsh lines. No harsh lines. Commando conquest. No harsh lines. And I'm going to go in with a flat end as well to go down the bridge of my nose. So yeah, it's coming together. The look is coming together, guys. This look is one of the trust the process kind of looks. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be going out with setting, and I like to set, and I've started setting my face using a little bit of pink powder and my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade, yeah, this is translucent medium. translucent medium deep. I don't think it matters the particular brand of pink setting powder that you're using, but it's just the translucent setting powder. And guys, pink setting powder has been doing it for me this past few months, and you know how good the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder already is. So when you add them two together, that's when you get your makeup eating and not leaving any crumbs. So make sure to go in with your beauty blender to make sure that there are no harsh lines under your eyes, right? So you're not setting any crease lines before you go in and apply your setting powder. A tiny bit of this on the bridge of my nose as well. So I want to put a little on my brows just to make sure that side is really matte. I tend to get some oiliness around that area. Just with the excess product on the angled puff. And guys, get you one of these angled puffs. They're super affordable. I'm gonna leave links to all the products that I'm using in my description box also down below. So guys, I'm not gatekeeping anything. Everything is gonna be in my description box down below. Cute girls don't gatekeep. So this is the brush that I use to apply my foundation. I'm going to go over everywhere that I applied the powder to pick up any, just to make sure the powder has really blended into my skin. I'm going to only be tight lining the outer corners of my eyes using the Gelato black eyeliner from Nyanga Beauty. The firm angled brush from Evita Joseph. So just a little bit, you know, to give you that, make sure that my eyes look like they're staring into your soul. This is how it looks. So just a little bit. I'm gonna be applying a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes as well, just to give me some bottom lashes because I don't have some. So I just got some mascara on this side of my eyes and I feel like I'm gonna leave it. I just like how it looks like a black mole. I have one down here as well, so I'm going to use my black eyeliner to emphasize that a teeny weeny bit. I'm going to go in with this dark nose. Guys, I told you guys, when it comes to nose contour, I go all out. All out. So I'm going to go in again with the powder bronzer. I'm going to go in a bit with my dark nose contour palette. And this is the black radiance one. Just going to be using a teeny bit from the inner corners of my brows downwards, because I feel like I lost a little bit of the contour. So as we can all see, we're going to be moving on to the lips. We're going to be moving on to the lips right now. Now, as we all can see, I have a two-toned lip, so I like to go in with my eyeliner brush with whatever excess product that I have on it, just to make sure to, you know, outline the top of my lip, because when I use my darker brown pencil, it literally doesn't show, it hardly shows anything. So just to get that TikTok lip liner effect, I'm I'm gonna be doing this trick. Doing your makeup with the viewfinder is not easy. That's why I keep looking down, because I'm using the mirror. This is what we be having. So I'm also going to go in with this lip gloss that I got, guys. This is from Eyeshadow. Guys, I've been standing for this. It's liquid. It's this liquid shine lip gloss, guys. I just love how it looks on my skin tone. And there's also this peachy nude shade, so and this is literally all we are gonna do for the lips, guys. I nearly forgot to do my brows. Can you believe it? A perfect pointed brow pencil is all you need. And guys, bear with me, I can hardly talk when I'm doing my brows. So I feel like I've lost a little bit of the blush, so I'm going to be going in with a little more of the peachy blush that I just applied. I still have a little bit still showing, but I want to go in with a little more. I did a little something with my lips, and I went in with this clear gloss on the top and the bottom parts of my lips to give it a little more, to make it pop a bit more, you know, give it that whole TikTok. To make it all pop a little more. And for the past couple of months, this is the only lip look I've been doing, but I'm absolutely loving it. So to finish up the whole look, I'm going to be going in with my Tillbury airbrush finish setting spray, and in order not to get any shininess in my T-zone, I'm going to be covering that section off with my hands and then spraying off the section that I need. So let me show you what I mean. So for this section, I just want this side to be looking glowy and dewy, so I'm going to cover up the side and then spray. And then same on the other section. So lastly, I want to go in with a little body glow, and I know this is not a must. We are done with the whole makeup look, but guys, just to give my, you know, décolletage and all the, you know, a little bit of exposed skin some glow. We have to glow, so just a little bit. And I like to mix this with a little bit of moisturizer as well, just so it doesn't look too harsh. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think this makeup look 8. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. This is just a makeup routine that has been working for me. It's typically really quick, guys. It doesn't take me up to 15-30 minutes to do this look because I have it on lockdown and I already have my lashes done and everything, so it doesn't really take me any time at all. So berries, thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. The makeup tutorials are your cup of tea. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I'll definitely see you guys in my next video next week or maybe this week. Yeah. That's how consistent we're gonna be. Leave a berry emoji so I know you've watched up to this point. And guys, thank you so much. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Bye.